Hello, I'm Amanda Jackson, and this is my Week 6 review for History 701. In this presentation, I'll explore how the press, especially the Baltimore Sun, reported the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and how those headlines reflected a nation in mourning. The sources used were accessed through the ProQuest Historical Newspapers database via the Jerry Falwell Library. This isn't just the story of one man's death. It is the story of how a country tried to make sense of it. April 4th, 1968. A single shot rings out in Memphis. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., pastor, leader, dreamer, is gunned down on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel. The next morning, the Baltimore Sun led with 6 words: Dr. King, killed by sniper in Memphis. The article was spare but devastating. King was pronounced dead at 7:05 p.m., felled by a single bullet. This wasn't just breaking news. It was the beginning of a national mourning. In the face of grief and unrest, President Lyndon Johnson addressed the country. The Sun published his full remarks under the headline, "Text of Johnson's Tribute to Dr. King, Plea for Calm." He urged Americans to reject violence and to honor Dr. King's message of nonviolence. But across the country, the streets told a different story. Baltimore, like many cities across America, erupted. From April 6th to April 14th, riots overtook the city. Fires burned and shops were looted. 6 people died, nearly 700 were injured, and thousands were arrested. The National Guard troops lined the streets, weapons drawn. The newspapers didn't downplay it, they documented it. The sorrow, the anger, the boiling point of injustice. Amid the chaos came clarity. On April 9th, Coretta Scott King and Reverend Ralph Abernathy led a solemn march in Memphis. The Baltimore Sun reported King's successor, widow, lead right. Abernathy, King's longtime friend, now stepped into leadership. But this march was not just a memorial, it was a declaration. The movement would not end with King's death. While the nation mourned, the manhunt intensified. Early articles described the suspect as a clean, neat man who rented a room near the assassination site. That man was James Earl Ray. He vanished for over 2 months. On June 8th, he was caught at Heathrow Airport in London carrying a fake Canadian passport. His capture raised more questions than answers. Was he acting alone? Who else knew? But the headlines shifted, and the grief remained. This project was built on articles from the Baltimore Sun and the New York Times, accessed through ProQuest Historical Newspapers via the Jerry Falwell Library. For deeper context, I consulted secondary works by Taylor Branch and Claiborne Carson, which helped frame the press's role in shaping public memory. These headlines did more than just report the facts. They helped America navigate the shock of loss. Thank you for watching. Through these headlines, we witness a nation grieving and a movement enduring. Dr. King's body was buried, but his vision was not. The newspapers didn't just document the story. In many ways, they helped carry it forward.